Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So on this video I share with us how to take a proper accurate female body measurement for a basic dress. So if you like what you're seeing on the screen right now and you want me to share with you how I made this, kindly comment on the comment section and I promise you guys I'm going to bring it to life. Without do or say guys, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please guys, what are you waiting for? Please, the support I need from you guys. Subscribe, please. If you're just passing by, please, I beg you, subscribe. Please guys, let's start the video. So the first thing I'm going to point out is, if your client is coming for a measurement or you're going to meet your client, ask them to wear a firm bra, mostly if they are busty, to wear a firm bra, and they should not wear a free dress like bubu, all those, those free dress. They shouldn't wear things like that. They should wear a firm, a normal cloth, maybe a shirt and a trouser. You get? So after that, the first thing you're going to do is to get the waist of your client using your thumb finger. To get the waistline of your client using your thumb finger. So use your thumb finger to get the waistline of your client. That softest part of their waist is their waistline. The boneless part is their waistline, and you use your bias to mark that place out. And I'm using my mannequin for this video as my model. So my model don't have a shape already, a nice shape. So I'm going to place the bias on her waist, which is very obvious for me to see, and I'll come to the back and just adjust my bias properly. You get? So the first measurement you will take is our shoulder measurement. So it's from one bone to the other bone. So for slimmer persons, it's obvious for you to get the bone. So if your client is on the plus size, you ask them to raise their hand up and you notice the bone and place your tape there. Ask them to raise the other hand up and you find the bone and place your tape there. That is your shoulder to shoulder measurement, from one bone to the other bone. So my mannequin shoulder to shoulder is very obvious, so I'll just put it like that. As you are seeing, do not do this. It's very, very wrong. It's very, very wrong. That is your across chest, not your shoulder. So after taking your shoulder measurement, the next measurement I take is my bust circumference. So don't stand at the middle of your client to take your client's measurement. Stand at the side, the left or the right side, but not the middle. It's very, very wrong to stand in the middle to take your client's measurement. So I will take my bust circumference. I will place my tape on the fullest parts of my client's bust, the fullest part, which is always at the nipple area, and I will check the back if the back is sitting at the fullest part of the back side. For fat people, for plus size people, the upper side of their back is always is always fatty there. So your tape should pass that fatty area, that fat place at their back too. Be sure. This place I'm pointing at now is there's always fat there for some people. So your tape should pass that place so that you don't have fitting issues after making the dress. So you pass your tape like so. And your tape should not be tight, should not be pressing their breast. It should be free. So after that, on that your bias, where your bias is your waistline. So you mark your waist circumference. Your measurement, your tape should not be tight, but it should be firm. You get. So after that is being done, we'll take our hip circumference. Just like we did for the bust area, you place your tape to cross the fullest part of your client's buttocks and hip, like so. Do not touch your client's buttocks. So I'm doing this because it's a model, is a mannequin rather. So your tape should pass the fullest part of your client's buttocks and hip. And you make sure that your tape can go up and down freely, like you're seeing me do. If it's not going freely, you lose it. You lose your hand a little bit for it to go freely up and down. And you write the measurements down. So after that is being done, the next measurement is your back hip. So your back hip is from one side to the other side of your hip. This side. If your client is wearing a jean trouser, it's very easy for you to get the side. That line at their side of their jean to one side of their jean, like that. And you cross your tape to cross the fullest part of their buttocks and hip from one side to the other. From one side to the other, like that. Just like you're seeing me demonstrate here. So my tape will start from my side, from the side of my mannequin, and it will cross over to the other side of my mannequin, like this. So my tape is crossing the fullest part of my buttocks, of my mannequin buttocks. You can see I'm not doing it up, I'm not carrying it down. It's crossing the fullest parts. From one side, I will carry my tape to cross the fullest part of my mannequin buttocks to the other side. So I'm done with that measurement. I'll come to the front and take my front box, my front bust. My front bust is from one side to the other side of your bust. So your client will stand straight to take from here to the other side, like that. That's how to take your front bust measurement from one side to the other side, from one arm to the other arm, like that. So you place it from one arm to the other side of your arm, like this. So your tape should be crossing the fullest part of your client's bust from this side to this side, like this. Very simple. It should cross the fullest part. That's the nipple area, like you're seeing me do on the video. Not like this or not like this. It's like this, exactly like this, from one side of your body to the other side of your body, like that. So the next measurement I take is my double knee circumference. My double knee circumference. So I'll take it like this, the upper side of my knee, not at my knee exactly. It's an act, and my client should be walking freely like this, like you are seeing me do on the video. You ask them to raise their leg up, like as if they are walking. And if it's okay for them, you put the measurements and write it down. So the next measurement I take is my shoulder to bust point. You see where I'm pointing my hand? From this side. That's where you place your tape, like that, and mark from there. Yes. So from this side, that's our shoulder slope, obviously. So from there to your bust, to where your nipple is, your bust point, like that. It should pass across like this and go down, and that is how to take your bust point measurements. From your shoulder to your nipple area is your bust point. In essence, your tape should not be like this. It should not be down. It should be up, like this, and then place it again on your bust point. So on your under bust, the same thing. Your shoulder to your under bust, where your bust stop, where your client's brow wire is. That's your under bust. From your shoulder to your client's on under bra wire is your under bust. You get it? So your tape should be your bias should be well placed. So now we take our front waistline, so your tape should be under your shoulder line, and you cross it across your fullest part of your bust to your waistline, like so. And you now take your back waistline from your shoulder to where your bias is your waistline. So you place your bias well before you take your measurements. From your shoulder to where your bias is your back waistline, like that. So you write it down. So I take for my blazers, I take my measurement like this for my back waistline, like this. But for my dresses, I take it for my shoulder line, like this. You get it? So after that is done, we are going to take our side waist to hip and side waist to knee. So my tape will be on my waistline. I will mark it, I will place it there, and I will find where my fullest part of my hip is to my side, and mark it there. So don't touch your client. Just use your eye to gauge it. You get. So where the full part of my hip is, that's where I will mark as my waist to hip line. So guys, is normally 9 to 10. Sideways to hip is normally 9 or 10. And 10 if the client is tall or has hip from hip 46, you can use 10. But it's always good for you to take the measurements yourself so you'll be accurate. So after that is done, I'll take my sideways to knee. So my sideways to knee is not like your knee, like your knee exactly, is above your knee, like this place you see me pointing. Yeah, exactly. That's where you input your sideways to knee, like so. And I will do that, and I'm done for my sideways to knee. So I'm doing my sideways to ankle. So that bone on our down part of our leg is our ankle. So you place your tape on your waistline and carry it down to that ankle area. That's your bone, that bone there. So I'm done with that measurement. And the next one we are about to take is our armhole. It is a very, very important measurement, your armhole. If not, you have issues fixing your sleeve to your bodies. So you take this measurement very well, very, 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 very good. Not too tight and not too free. So after taking your measurement like this, ask your client to raise their hand up and ask them if the tape is disturbing them under their arm. If they say yes, lose it a little bit and ask them if it's okay. And if they say it's too free, that they're not feeling the tape, then you have to adjust it like that. You get my point? This measurement is very, very important. If not, you have issues fixing your sleeve to your bodies, or even drafting a accurate sleeve. You have issues with it. So you take your armhole measurement like this and free it, and ask your clients to raise their hand up and down, like the way you're seeing me do, like this, and ask them if the tape is affecting them down here on their arm, underarm. If they say yes, adjust it. If they say it's too free, then tighten it a little bit, but take it very well, not too tight, and not too free. So we are done with our measurement. So the next one we will take is our shoulder to elbow. Your client should place their hand on their waist, like you are seeing me do on the video, like this. So from that bone to where you see me point my hand now is their elbow. From that bone we have on our shoulder slope, you carry your tape and mark it there to this other bone. Is your sleeve. This bone here is your sleeve. but their hand should be on their waist like this. Yes. So you place your tape on that your shoulder bone and take your shoulder to elbow and shoulder to wrist. So I'm going to show us now how to do it. To here, elbow, and now to here elbow, you mark it down, and to that bone here, your wrists. So that is how to take your shoulder to elbow and shoulder to wrist measurement. So the next one we are about to do is your elbow circumference. So your client should still place their hand on their waist, and you take your elbow circumference, like not exactly at their elbow joint. You come up a little bit and take it and ask them to do like this. If it's too tight for them, you lose it. If it's too free, you adjust it like that. You get. So take your time to take your measurement. Like I always say, your measurement is the first foundation for a good garment. If you take a wrong measurement and draft a very nice drafted pattern, you are still going to have a wrong result. So for your wrist circumference, you ask your client to fold their thumb finger like the way you saw me do, and you take it like this, like you're seeing me do on the video. Anything that can pass through this place like that can enter your wrists. Not like this. They should fold their wrist like this. Then you use your tape to measure across like that, and you carry it below and above like the way you're seeing me do, like that, and write it down. So that is the measurement you need for a basic bodice, for a top, for a skirt, for your sleeve, for a gown. You get it? So the last measurement I'm showing you guys here, I forgot, but I remembered later, is our nipple to nipple. It's also very, very important. It will help you to guide to take your that leg. So it's from one nipple to another nipple. You get it? So in a case that your client is too busty, you can't really see their nipple, you ask them, ma, please can you point me your nipple where it is? And if they point you place your tape there, and you ask them to point you to the other side of the breast where their nipple is. Then you now put your tape there. So it's from one nipple to the other nipple. That is how to take your nipple to nipple measurement. So we are done with our measurements video. So thank you guys for watching to this extent. Please guys, do well to subscribe, share and like my videos. Bye.